Hi everyone, Rusty Dog here. Just a quick video to update you guys what's been going on in the world of Elite Dangerous since the takeover. Well, we've also had an update to Trailblazers, update 1. Since that update, there's been some logging in issues, like people like myself stuck on the logging in screen. Lots of people were reporting in the forums that they couldn't get in, and this was over multiple accounts. It didn't matter what you did, you know. It was Frontier's side, not ours, and so that seems to have resolved for now. Let's just hope there's no more issues or no crashes during this video, at least. But I just want to let you guys know what changed. I'm not going to go through the patch notes for update 1. They're out there. You can read them. What I just did, or tried to do, was rename the ice asteroid station that we constructed. And as you know, there's two methods to doing this. You can use Frontier's name generator, or you can go for a custom name, by which you have to pay 5,000 ARX, which is the equivalent in UK money to about £3. Okay, which is in and of itself is fine. Okay, so if we go to the system map, I already have tried to do this. I wanted to rename this from Resnick Point to Citizens Rest. That change has been submitted, but you'll notice it has not changed. And the reason is that if you now go to the rename, unlike before where it was instantaneous, now you get this. I don't know if it applies to this as well, possibly, but I went for the custom option. I have already put in Citizens Rest. I've confirmed it. It took my ARX off me. But now, instead of it being instant, we're having to wait for whenever the next takeover is, which 4 days and 11 hours is going to be 6 a.m. this coming Thursday. So now renames don't happen until the next takeover. I think I don't like this. I don't know why they've done it. Maybe they got too many requests and thus it was flooding their servers or something. I actually don't know. I wish they'd let us know in the patch notes. Maybe they did and I didn't, and I missed it. Maybe. I don't know. But you know, if you're paying for this, I don't see why, or even if it's just random from the thing, I don't see why you have to wait a week for the rename. I don't get that. Okay. So, since we last streamed, there has been a server takeover that happened for me yesterday, Thursday. It is now, no, actually, no, not yesterday. Man, I'm losing track of time. That would have happened Thursday morning. It's now Saturday. Saturday evening, 7 p.m, if you must know. So what changed? Well, Rusty Dog Orbital here is now alive and kicking. We have the force field around the mail slot. Everything's brightened up. There's no more scaffolding. It's all done. And if we take a look outside, we can see, let me just have a look. We can see that this is a fully complete and operational battle station. Sorry. Yeah, this is fully complete. We have a massive set of lights here down this leading edge. I just don't know. Was that there? Is that normally there? Yeah, I guess it must be. Anyway, so yeah, this is the completed station now. All the welding has been done. What else has changed though? Well, In the Starport services now, we have a shipyard with no stored ships. We have outfitting, livery, and advanced maintenance. It's all here. I haven't been in here yet. So let's just run through this from the beginning. Mission board. This was empty. Now it's full, 75. So this is nice. I like that I'm only neutral. Mind you, you know, this is... Oh, actually, I'm allied with the main. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we've got all of this. So, you know, delivering hydrogen fuel. I actually don't know whether doing this is going to add anything to my commodities board. I don't think it does, right? But yeah, we have missions available from Rusty Dog Orbital now. So that's cool. I'm just wondering whether there are any missions on other boards in neighboring systems to carry out operations on the ground settlements that we've constructed here. We've got 3 ground settlements in this system that the community helped us build, and yeah, I wonder if in a neighboring system it says, you know, go to blah blah, one of our ports, and perform a mission there or something like that. That'll be interesting to see. Perhaps I'll visit a neighboring system and we'll find out. So yeah, so we have missions. I haven't looked in the passenger missions, but you know, they're there as well. And yeah, here. Now, commodities market. No change here. I guess that's part of the way the background sim works. We still only have these 2. I actually think that was 4 before. Or actually, no, maybe that was 2 and that was 4. But in the things we can sell, these are the same. I think the demand has changed a little, but obviously there's a demand for surface stabilizers, so as we bring more of those in, I may try and get some actually, but as we bring some of those in, that demand is likely going to go down the more stock we get. But I want to see more things happening here. So I don't know. How do we add to this? How do we make the background sim do that? Because I thought that, you know, when the tickover happened, that we may get more goods here. But seemingly, no. Just these 2 existing commodities. Okay. Next thing then, we have shipyard. No stored ships, of course, but I can bring ships here now. So if I still had the Type 8 here, I could bring it here. I do have a ship close by, a couple of systems away actually, if I can just find it on my list. It's my Diamondback, but it's an explorer ship. Have I missed it? No, this one. There you go, 10 minutes. So now I'm going to transfer the ship to this location, because now I can. Since the takeover, this option is now available. I'm going to have my, look at that, 26,000 credits, it's only going to take 10 minutes. I'm going to have my Diamondback brought here. Okay, that's that. In the contacts, same as ever, except this is paused for now while Frontier figure out how to be confident that the new update is not going to be exploited by those who would do such things. So there's that. I actually didn't do any power play this week either, because I was so busy with the colonization. So any of the tasks that were here, I just didn't get done. So now we've got this 5 different missions this time. Tasks, I would say. So yeah, tasks, assignments, there you go, power play assignments. So 5 different ones, not we don't have one where we have 2 the same. I don't particularly care for that when that happens. I think they've got enough diversity in assignments that they should be able to avoid repetition. But there you go. It's not repeating there, so that's cool. All right, so where I haven't been is to the concourse, so we'll be going there next, because that shouldn't be under construction anymore. That should be operational. There should be staff there, I would imagine. And then we're going to visit one of the ground settlements and the ice station. The last time I visited the ice station, I did put up a comment on this in my YouTube community tab. From the outside of the ice station, everything appeared to be normal. We were able to fly in, and you know, if you were on the launch pad and you looked round, everything looked normal. It was fine, and it looked normal because it was. But the moment you changed instance, so let's say you jumped from solo to private group or such like, we had asteroids, iceroids as I call them, because they're made of ice, iceroids. We had them inside the station, well, half in and half out, and there was one blocking the mail slot, so we couldn't get out. And Angry Citizen was also in the ice station as well, so he couldn't get out either. So what we ended up doing, because we didn't know how to get out of this predicament at the time, we were essentially stuck inside this station and unable to leave, because, you know, we had this intrusion into the mail slot by this huge asteroid. So what we did was we tried something in the name of science. Angry Citizen put his report crimes against me on. I lifted off. He couldn't do this because he never had any weapons, but I did, and I opened up fire on him. It took no time at all for me to be destroyed by the station. And it's my station. So don't open fire inside the station, because by the time you've blinked, your ship's gone. This station is unforgiving. You will get a message popping up saying bounty against you, this, that and the other. You may have time to read it. And then you're gone. The station is brutal. It doesn't mess you up. And what happened was, I then ended up on a prison ship. So I was outside, and Angry was still stuck inside, right? It was going to be that Angry was going to shoot me, but he didn't have any weapons, so I ended up shooting him, and I got out. But then Angry got out as well, because what he did is he went back to the main menu. You can't just, like, you have to actually exit to the main menu, and then you would go into help and info, and then you would have another option here that says stock recovery, which is usually for if you're on foot or in an SRV and you get stuck somewhere, it'll recover you back to your ship. However, it also worked on the ship. As soon as you did stock recovery, even though you were in your ship, it transported him to outside of the station. So he was actually in space. So that worked. So if you ever have that, I don't know if the bug's been fixed, but if you ever have that issue, go to the main menu. You have to be in that main menu. Then go to help and info, and here you will have stock recovery. Just click that and it'll put your ship outside the station, and you're done. So there was that little incident. So I want to go back to the ice station and see if that is still the case. So let's have a disembark here, and everything's all so much brighter in here now. The brightness down here is exactly the same, but you know, up on the launch pad there, it's so much brighter now. All the lights are, oh, and no more flickery lights. Oh my god, FDEF, please, if you're listening. On when you have stations, starports that are incomplete, and you've got all the scaffolding and the welding, can we please have the lights inside the station? You know, those big lamps, not strobe and flicker. Can we please have them not strobing and flickering, please? For people who are photosensitive, it's extremely disturbing, and despite the fact that you have warnings about seizures and stuff like that, that's not an immunity against anything that can happen. Just know that. You're not immune just by putting that little disclaimer up on there. So please, we don't need excessive strobing like this. We really don't. Please consider some of your audience. Alright, here we are. Wow, look at this. Yes, indeed. It is now operational. We have people walking around and everything functioning as normal. And let's have a look. I guess we've got ground missions. Of course we must have. I love, you know what I do like about this is when you construct a starport and stuff. Same with an asteroid base. That they have interstellar factors on them. That's going to mean that all new constructed stations are going to have them. So there's going to be a lot more interstellars in and around the outskirts of the bubble now. That's not a bad thing, is it? I wonder if any of these missions, because a lot of these have got destination. Let's have a look. You can't sort these out by destination, can you? No. I wonder if any are here. Right, so our system, yeah, look here. These are all our, this is all our system. D6 108. Travel to the, oh yeah, now the planets have got smugglers' hideouts on them. Well, I'll be damned. But so far we've got none of them saying to go to a specific base. This is interesting. These are crash sites and hidden caches. So these are points of interest, if you like, on planets in our system. So far, we've got no missions that go to any of our bases. What about this one? Ah, there you go. Now we do. I was about to say, because if we don't have such a mission, then neighboring systems probably won't have any to come to us. I'm just going to screenshot that. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on our Discord, actually. Okay, so this is traveling to one of our bases, Budman Prospect, in our system, and meet with Roxanne Acevedo and deliver the ship schematic. Awesome. I like that. Settlement Massacre in my own system. Oh my god. At Budman Prospect, we've got to take everybody out. Package to Estrella Castro, again Budman Prospect. We do have other bases. We've got two other bases. Okay. From a settlement. I bet it's Budman. Yeah. Why is he getting all the attention? Mr. Budman's one of my subscribers and contributors, and that. So he has a base named after him. Where's the others? That's it, because that's it. All the missions going in and around your own system will come first on the list by default, and then it's all the outlying systems after that. But Well, this isn't ours actually. That's not our system. It's up to here. The only missions are going to Budman's place. We don't have anything going to. I think the other stations are New Caprica and Night Industries, and there is no missions to those at all. Maybe that will change over time. I don't know. All right, let's go and check. Do I have anybody
You're in the market for,
here with new weapons and suits? I didn't think so. Like pre-engineered stuff. Oh, we have, okay, we have an upgraded Eclipse here. What about consumables?
Everything.
Not yet. We don't have e-breaches here. So I guess we're no longer in anarchy. I'm going to check the system state now.
Maybe next time.
See if it's the same as before. It started off as just being colony, and then it became colony extraction. And who is my bartender?
For something, Commander?
Well, a prettier bartender would have been nice.
So how may I be of service today?
That is going to be the standard menu, so I'm not fussed here. We've got mission givers here as well. Great stuff. Oh, they may have missions going to other... who knows.
No questions asked. I could have something for you.
And then we've got this. Mr. Genomics. Frontline Solutions, just as you would expect. Now, what I'm not expecting, but I'm sure exists, is that this is a brand new constructed station. Do we have one of those fans with the broken blades? And if so, explain it, please. How do we have broken fan blades on a brand new starport? Are there any? Wait, didn't they used to be here? Weren't they here? Like on a panel here? I wonder if Frontier have deliberately blocked those off so that they're not showing a fan blade missing because it is a brand new station. I wonder.
Looking for work?
Did they actually consider that?
Speaking legal.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, there are fans outside here, so let's see. Anyway, let's go on a little travel here, and we'll see where we are. Right, sorry, just getting into things there. Right, here we go. So no mess down here as well. Normally you see a lot of litter scattered around here. Maybe that'll come over time. I don't know, but right now it's neat and tidy. Again, maybe that's Frontier realizing, hey, why would there be a lot of litter when it's a brand new constructed station and everything? So maybe they have thought of those little details. Because I certainly did. And it seems that they've avoided broken fans. But let's take a look up on the launch pad though. I think basically that the fans on the starport surface, as it were, I think they're all intact anyway, aren't they? Let's just return up here. Oh, and on the tick over as well, we got... Oh, the Diamondbacks arrived. We got this. The weekly dividend payment for your colony has been completed. So I got 196,000 credits. Now I'm wondering, is that going to increase over time and blah, blah, blah. And does it increase based on happiness? Right now we have a happiness of 0. That's because people have been yanked out of their beds and brought into a job they didn't ask for. But there you go. So let's have a look around again, because we're looking for something different now. So I've just sped up the camera a little. Yes, so Frontier, these lights flickering on incomplete, I was going to say unconstructed, on incomplete Starports. Please, please no. Please not the stroby ones. Please don't do that. I'm going to take that shot. Okay. Actually, I haven't seen any fans in here at all. Not in the hangar, not in the concourse, and not here. No fans. So they do differ from the usual. Or am I dreaming? We'll find out when we get to the ice station, Zebra. Right. So let's get out of here.
Disengage from landing pad. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Don't worry, I know how to drive. Of course I'm going to go safely, what do you think? Let's crash into a wall. Right. So let's boost away. We'll apply some throttle. And as we do that, let's pop into the system app. So I'm going to visit the... This is going to be Citizen's Rest, but I have to wait a week. And we got 2 places here and we got 1 place here. Okay, now galactic map.
Be careful out there, Commander.
And oh, this is the same, but it's different. Okay, so economy began. I think obviously the before we started construction in this system, the state was anarchy because there was nobody here. Look at the population. Last it was 19,000. Now we have 32,000. Also, the economy's here. Well, that started out once we got something built, the economy became colony. I do have an extraction base. That was the first one I built. And over a few days last week, it changed to colony and extraction. Now it's changed to extraction and colony. So extraction is now the most major economy. Okay. And security level is low security. I'm not sure what it was before. It might have been the same. Allegiance independent. Is that based on the major faction that I went with to construct or to build in this system in the first place when I made the application? Could be. All right, so in the sysmap then, we are outside of Rusty Dog Orbital, and the closest thing to us is this place, which is Light Industries, and this is I can't remember which one this was. I think this is our agricultural one. Yeah, let's go visit and see. But I mean, it was all alive and kicking before, wasn't it? What could have possibly changed in the takeover? Everything was running. There was guards down there. There was staff. There was an alarm console that was working. Everything was working as normal. I think it's going to be the same, you know. I think it's going to be the same. So perhaps what we can do, and I've noticed as well, thankfully, for God's sake, the other colony ship that was here, which shouldn't have been here, is now gone. So it looks like that got fixed in the update. Let's go to the ice station. It's not actually very far away, it's just like a light second. Oof, yeah. Now, this is built in a way where, it's built in a position in the rings where if you approach it from one side of the rings, like let's say from underneath, for want of underneath is my perspective has it, then it's going to cost you. You're going to be 40 kilometers away, and you have to boost there. If you do it from the other side, then you're right on top of it. The thing is, I don't know which is which. It looks to me like that's pretty much dead center, so I can't even determine which way to go. So I'm going to pick one, and then maybe I'll know for next time. But how do I determine which is which? Well, oh, I know how to do it. We have hotspots on here, and plenty of them. So I'll go by the pattern of the hotspots. So if I go up and then point down, oh, do I have to switch modes? No. Why are they not highlighted now? Why are they not highlighted? There's quite a lot on here actually. Do I have to probe it again? Yeah, it would seem so. No, wait a minute. Yep, no, I do. Okay, well, I'm coming in from the top, but I'm trying to figure out how to get my orientation. Do I have to use the stars? Okay, so there is a low extraction site on that side. And okay, that doesn't tell me anything, does it? Right, anyway, so I'm approaching from the top. That doesn't mean anything either, because it depends whether I exit Rusty Dog Orbital with the green lights on the left or the right. Oh god. Okay, well, we'll just see. I'll figure something out. So that I'll learn which way to approach, from the top as it were, or from underneath. I don't know why it just can't be equidistant and we can just, doesn't matter which side you approach, you still get the same. Because it should be that once it says press to engage, to disengage, that you should be, so this is correct. Oh, and it looks like, well, as I said before, last time it was like it was okay. As you can see here, from the outside, it does look like it's fine. There is quite a bit of padding now, it seems. My god, we've got some frame rate issues. Okay, that seems to have resolved. It looks like there's quite a bit of padding around this asteroid now, in terms of, you know, the proximity between it and all the other asteroids. There's quite a gap now. Alright, let's take a lookie. So, if we zoom it in, yeah, it looks like it's quite impressive looking, isn't it, as well? But yeah, it looks like there's quite a gap. However, it looked okay last time. So I'm going to go inside and we're going to switch instances.
Access granted.
And we'll see what's what. We've still got this lighting issue though, haven't we? Where shadows, we have pop-in shadows and flashing shadows as well. So this is a new thing to Elite Dangerous. Asteroid base is made of ice. We have are they hackable by any chance? Yeah, they are. Holographic adverts we have here now, and therefore they're hackable. So yeah, so I'm disappointed that Resnick Point has not renamed immediately. Is the snow or ice any less in here? Because it was quite packed before. Right, where's my pad? There it is. Yeah, some of the ice looked quite high, like big mounds of it. That looks to be around the same, I think. So look at the big fence around the thing. But yeah, again, no scaffolding in here anymore. It's all complete. Let's bring this thing down and we'll take a screenshot. Okay, so because this is a big ship, I'm just going to speed up the camera a little. Let's get that out the way, it's horrible. And also let's just run down to the other side. Now obviously, as it was last time, well I say obviously, it's not really obvious at all, but last time there was no asteroids inside the base until we instant swapped, and then it was just all hell broke loose after that. We couldn't get out. So as long as we're here like this, we can, I think we're able to, I'm not sure though. I don't know, does going down to the hangar and coming back up create a new instance? I don't think so. I don't think it does. Oh, Frontier, you missed that. You missed that little detail. Okay, I'll show you guys. You may have seen it already. Okay, so in the hangar here then, you know what I was talking about, the, oh we can't see it, where I was talking about the broken fan blades, and how a broken fan blade wouldn't really be appropriate because it's a brand new port. Well, this is brand new too. How many lights have we got out? Are they just broken bulbs? Oh no, they're not. Oh yeah, maybe, yeah, they are. Yeah, they're bulbs that are out. It's a brand new port. This is the newest thing in the system. Okay, I'll let it slide. It's fine. So again, in here we have this. I don't think we had this before. Did we actually manage to get a hangar lobby here last time? Yep, all nice and tidy. I haven't been in the concourse in the ice station before. I don't think it had one. I don't know, which is weird because the Coriolis did. And the reason I know that is because if I had been here, I would have been here. And I would have looked out at this view that this person is now spoiling.
I'll pay good credits to someone who's willing to cause some problems.
Oh, that's a point. We have a new mission board here, don't we? A different one. I wonder if they'll have any missions to different places. And I wonder if there's any missions on a terminal at Budman Point that goes to other places that we've built here.
The right person with a gun could earn themselves a lot of credits.
I usually have quite a few questions. Don't worry, it's normal for me. Yeah, so these are... I'm not going to bother with hidden caches and crash sites because they don't have anything to do with settlements. And that's all there is here. So the answer to that question is no, there are none. I don't believe, although unless it's a random thing, that
You looking for a new
person's custom station is going to have pre-engineered, although I say that. Oh my god, they do. They do. I have a pre-engineered... Okay. That's interesting then. Okay. What about the weapons? Don't think so, there's only 4 there. So, that's an interesting find. I wonder whether all systems are... I'm going to say it's random. Absolutely random. We just happened to look into getting an engineered suit, but now I've got a feeling that might not be there for too long, now that this is public information. And then if it gets taken, does it get replenished? Or is it again a random thing that happens on tickovers? I think that's the case, right? So next Thursday, when the server ticks, there may be some outlying stations. Oh, these frame rate drops, guys. There may be some outlying stations that had no pre-engineered items that will get them, or upgraded items, or vice versa. Maybe if nobody claims one, if nobody claims that suit, we might lose it on Thursday. Let's get rid of that. Right, let's have a look in here. And of course this has its own commodities board as well. Okay, so it looks like there's no missions in this system, because it starts here. And so any mission, okay, I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Oops, how did that happen? I believed, this is our system, I believed that missions going into our own system were at the top. Not so. It's all kill, kill, kill. Hey, what's going on? Missions to kill ships in our own system. Why? And it's all from these Kratos people. Big threat levels, 8s and 7s and stuff. Ooh, that's a nice reward though. But 64 ships, that's a lot. Okay. Interesting. I'm guessing these are all the same. Oh, outfitting, I didn't check it in Rusty Dog Orbital. What do we have here? Let's go to power plant and replace. Yeah, we have nothing. they're all in different systems. So do we actually really have any outfitting at all? What about cargo rack? Replace. Ah, okay, we have a couple of things. All right. Or do we though? Or do we? No, we don't. I didn't. Oh, man. We have nothing. These are all things that are stored. These are stored items of mine in other systems. Yeah. We actually have nothing here. So I wonder why the option even exists in the first place. Obviously this should work. Yeah, that should work. And the commodities market for here. Wowza! This is much bigger than Rusty Dog Orbital. The supplies are not that great. And the demands here are not that great either. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Man, they need HE suits here. So, so is it the case then that if I go and satisfy some of these high demands, I'm going to be helping my economy? And, you know... That's interesting. Okay. Well, so this is how things have changed then since the takeover. Everything's come to life, as it should, as was expected. So, return to menu. I'm going to create that new instance I told you about. Now, last time when we had this issue, I recreated the instance 6, 7, 8 times, and we were blocked in every single time. And as I said about the way out, now that we're at the main menu, it's help and info, stuck recovery, and it does say if your commander has become stuck on foot or in an SRV, it will attempt to move them to your ship. It doesn't mention about ships. It works though. I guess based on this, the last recorded safe location will be used, and it clearly isn't classing the station that you're in to be a safe location. Because if it was, you wouldn't be using this option, perhaps. Right? So let's go back into solo with a new instance. We'll go up to the surface. I'm not going to launch just in case, because obviously if I launch and we're stuck in, then I can't dock again. So we're just going to do this. Let's get some fuel while we're at it. Have you fixed it, Frontier? If you have, double thumbs up for doing it quickly, and well done. If you haven't, boo. Oh, they have. It's clear. Now, are there any other obstructions coming into the station? I wonder if that was a bug that existed because things hadn't ticked over. And on the tick over, it actually sorts all that padding out around the station on the tick over. I wonder if that's the case. And maybe Frontier didn't have to fix anything anyway. It's just the way that the tick over sorts out these systems. Nothing. No intrusions. None at all. Absolutely perfect. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We're now free to safely exit. But if you do build a new asteroid station and you do get that issue because you're waiting for takeover or whatever, I don't know what the circumstances are that creates that, or if indeed it's a bug that Frontier have fixed. I don't know. But that stuck recovery is your way out. Alright, that's going to end this video. Yeah, so that was it. Just basically taking a look at the stuff that we built and what happens to it after a server tick. I'm not going to go to any of the ground settlements because I believe they're going to look the same because they were all active anyway. Except they may have some missions on the terminals now. I'll go take a look at them. If you want to go look at them, you're free to come here. Again, the system, Call 285 sector, XK-O, the letter O, D6-108. And if you're coming over, bring some stuff with you. You know, just some of the stuff that we showed on the commodities market, either on Rusty Dog or here. So yeah, sell. So anything that's whatever the higher numbers are here. Bring some explosives over so we can blow things up. Bring some grain. Maybe this is for our mining facility, and this is for the agricultural base. Beer, of course, and these. If you want to pop over, bring some water purifiers and some power gens, and you know, sell them here. Or HE suits. Yeah, look at the demand on those. I might go grab a belly load of those and bring them over and help my economy. Guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. So until then, goodbye for now.